Everybody, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time for another Bible story time. We're reading again from the Spark Story Bible, and I'm not able to read the exact gospel reading that we read in church this past Sunday because we did it a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't really thinking when I did that. But I want to read you a story based on a section of one of the Apostle Paul's letters. That word apostle means someone who's sent out by God, and Paul was one of the most important figures in the early church who was sent out to do the work of telling people about Jesus. So we're going to read a section of one of Paul's letters called One Body, Many Members, One Body, from the Spark Story Bible, by permission of Sparkhouse Publishing. So here it is, Many Members, One Body. Apostles like Paul stayed very busy telling as many people as possible about Jesus and his love for them. Sometimes Paul traveled to share the good news in person. Sometimes he sent letters to teach his friends more about what it meant to be Christian. Together, they were part of a new family of people who believed in Jesus. Paul wrote this message to Christians who lived in the city of Corinth. He wanted to help them understand how special the church was, including everyone in it. He wrote, "The church is like a human body. One body has many different parts, but it's still one body. We are many different kinds of people, but we're still one body of believers. If a foot said, 'Because I'm not a hand, I'm not a part of this body,' that would be silly. It would still be a part of the body. And if the whole body was an eye, how could it hear or smell? That's silly too. God made our bodies to have lots of parts, and each part has something special to do. God made all of our parts to work together. The body of believers is the same. God has given each of you special things to do. Some of you travel to share the news about Jesus, and some of you teach right where you live. Some of you heal the sick or become church leaders. Is everyone a teacher? Is everyone a leader? No, that would be silly too. God made us to be different and to do different things to show our love for Jesus. Just like the different parts of one body, we all have different talents and we all work together. God has made each one of us very special." Paul was right 2,000 years ago when he was writing this, and he's right today. Each one of us has a special set of gifts from God, and each one of us shares the love of Jesus in our own way. And I hope that this summer you find some ways to share the good news about Jesus, not only just by telling people about Jesus, if that's something you want to do, but also by showing them you love them, by showing them respect, by helping them to know that you care about them and that you think that they're special. So until next week's story time, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, everybody.